Hello friends, how are you all doing? Hope you're doing great and eagerly waiting for some of Hollywood's most explosive upcoming films. And if you're one of those who've been captivated by the Venom series since the very beginning, then today's video is especially for you. Because today we're going to talk about the next chapter in the Venom saga, Venom 4. Yes, you heard it right. After Venom, the last dance, speculation has been heating up that Tom Hardy's Venom series might just return for a fourth installment. But is it true? And if so, what will it be about? Where will the story go from here? Will Spider-Man finally face off against Venom? Will the terrifying supervillain Knull finally make his big screen debut? And most importantly, why is Venom getting closer and closer to the Marvel Cinematic Universe? So without wasting any more time, let's dive right into today's video, one that not only explores the potential storyline of Venom 4, but also gives you a deeper glimpse into the cinematic universe that is slowly bridging the gap between Sony and Marvel. If you recall, the Venom story began with Eddie Brock, an ordinary man, an investigative journalist known for his bold and fearless reporting. But when a mysterious alien symbiote enters his life, he transforms from an average human into a powerful being who's neither a hero nor a villain, but something in between, an anti-hero. And that unique persona is what sets Venom apart from other superheroes. When we saw Carnage in Venom 2, it felt like the story had reached its peak. But Venom, The Last Dance gave the saga an entirely new twist. With multiversal hints, glimpses into Venom's origins, and Tom Hardy's powerhouse performance, fans were once again left amazed. And with the post-credit scene of Venom 3 dropping some major clues, the excitement and curiosity surrounding Venom 4 have skyrocketed. The story of Venom 4 could pick up right where the third film left off. That post-credit scene where Eddie Brock vanishes into a strange light, only to arrive in an unfamiliar corner of the multiverse, a place that feels neither like Earth nor like any alien planet we've seen before. Cold, deserted, and eerie, and there he encounters an ancient symbiote, the origin of all others, a being who calls himself the god of the symbiotes. That's right, we're talking about Knull, possibly Marvel's darkest and most dangerous villain to date. If you're familiar with the comics, you already know how terrifying and powerful Knull is. He's the primordial entity who forged the symbiotes out of darkness itself. Venom, Carnage, and every other symbiote are his children. And now that he's awakened, he has only one goal: to engulf the entire multiverse in darkness. In Venom 4, we could witness Eddie Brock's battle against Knull turn into an epic cosmic war. But this movie isn't just about an intergalactic battle. One of the core themes of Venom 4 could be the evolving relationship between Eddie and Venom. Over the past 3 films, we've seen their bond grow, filled with conflict, humor, trust, and friendship. And now, in the 4th film, that bond may be put to the ultimate test. Facing a villain like Knull might require Eddie to make the ultimate sacrifice, perhaps even give up himself to save the world. There's also a strong possibility that Spider-Man could make an appearance, or at least have a cameo. Ever since No Way Home cracked open the multiverse, a Venom-Spidey crossover seems inevitable. And if we get to see Tom Hardy and Tom Holland share the screen, even for a moment, that could be one of the most iconic scenes in Marvel's Sony history. Apart from that, Venom 4 might also introduce new symbiotes like Shriek, Toxin, and possibly even Anti-Venom. In the comics, Toxin is said to be Carnage's offspring, and if you remember the ending of Venom 2, a police officer named Patrick Mulligan was shown with glowing blue eyes, hinting that he may transform into Toxin. All these characters coming together could turn Venom 4 into more than just another superhero film. It could become a full-fledged symbiote saga. Speaking of cinematic elements, expect Venom 4 to take things up a notch with darker tones, massive intergalactic sets, and some mind-blowing CGI-heavy sequences. Sony, in collaboration with Marvel, is clearly aiming for more than just box office numbers now. They're trying to build an entire universe. A universe where Venom, Morbius, Kraven, and Spider-Man don't just coexist. They clash, unite, and shape the future of superhero storytelling. Venom 4 could be the keystone of that plan. So the big question now is, when is Venom 4 actually releasing? Officially, Sony hasn't confirmed anything yet. But according to industry insiders and Hollywood reports, the script for Venom 4 is already under development as of early 2025. The film is expected to release sometime in late 2026 or early 2027. And that very question begins to shake Eddie Brock from within. Is he still the same man he once was? Or has he now become Venom entirely? As Eddie and Venom begin to unravel the deeper layers of Knull's rising conspiracy, a much darker truth is revealed. The place where Knull is hiding isn't just any corner of the universe, it's the very heart of the symbiote planet, Klyntar, a living, breathing world whose dark energy is slowly infecting the entire multiverse. With that, the story introduces a powerful new player, Toxin. Patrick Mulligan, now fully bonded with a symbiote of his own, joins the battle alongside Venom. But just as the two try to unite against Knull, the ancient villain plays a mental trick. turning their alliance into chaos. Toxin begins to lose grip over his mind, and this moment shifts the direction of the film, making it not just about action, but about trust, identity, and psychological tension. Meanwhile, subtle glimpses start appearing, hints that Spider-Man may be closer than we think. In one of the most suspenseful moments of the movie, Eddie is shown fighting alone on a war-torn, rubble-covered world. Suddenly, a shadowy figure swings in and saves him, a quick masked figure in a black and white suit. That moment might mark the historic first face-off between Spider-Man and Venom. Whether it's Tom Holland or a Spider-Man from another universe, fans believe a surprise cameo is guaranteed. If it happens, it will be the strongest sign yet of Marvel and Sony's cinematic alliance. But Venom 4 isn't just about its villains or the multiverse. What sets this installment apart will be its emotional and thematic depth. Eddie Brock finds himself at a point where he must ask the hardest question. Has he conquered the monster within, or become one with it? The internal voices of Venom clashing with Eddie's fading human soul elevate this film to a more psychological, introspective level. Expect the movie to pack emotional punches along with action. In one flashback scene, Eddie recalls his past, his relationship with Anne, Michelle Williams, his days as a journalist, and the moment he first bonded with Venom. These memories deepen the stakes. So when Eddie reaches the core of Klyntar to face Knull in the final battle, we realize that this war isn't just for the multiverse. It's a battle for Eddie's very soul. And the final action sequence, it might just be the most visually intense showdown we've ever seen in the Venom universe. Venom, Toxin, maybe even Anti-Venom and Spider-Man, all lined up on one side. Facing them, an army of hundreds of corrupted symbiotes under Knull's control. Amid lightning and chaos on a shattered alien world, when Eddie roars through Venom's voice, "We are Venom," the entire theater could shake with chills. The climax, though explosive, may end on a haunting note. Eddie and Venom may succeed in defeating Knull, but not without a cost. Eddie's identity might be lost forever. Venom may save the body, but Eddie Brock, the man, may cease to exist. The final words of the film could be whispered over a fading screen. We are no longer Eddie, not even Venom. We are only darkness now, but maybe within that darkness there's still hope. And that's where the door opens to the future. Perhaps Venom becomes an official part of the MCU, or Sony launches a new trilogy where he faces off against Morbius, Craven, or even a new version of Spider-Man. Fans are already hoping that Venom 4 sets the stage for Venom's entry into the upcoming Avengers Secret Wars. This film could be the bridge. Now let's talk about the potential cast. Tom Hardy, of course, returns as Eddie Brock Venom, a role he now completely embodies. Stephen Graham is expected to reprise his role as Patrick Mulligan. Shriek might return, and we could also see some new faces. If Marvel steps in deeper, there's a possibility for surprise cameos from Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange or Simu Liu as Shang-Chi. According to leaks and insider rumors, the budget for Venom 4 is estimated to be well over $200 million. With heavy CGI, epic intergalactic scenes, and high-end visual effects, this number makes sense. And if the Spider-Man cameo turns out to be true, the box office might just cross the $1 billion mark. In the end, Venom 4 won't just be another movie. It'll be a cinematic chapter that fans remember for years. A one-of-a-kind blend of humor, horror, action, and emotion. And when we leave the theater, we'll look at the screen and say, this was Venom. But now, it's more than just Venom. It's a part of Marvel's legacy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel, because we'll keep bringing you more thrilling updates and exclusive insights into the future of Hollywood's most awaited films right here. See you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay filmy.